in you getting upset, you've chosen him. Because if you hadn't chosen him, it doesn't matter what he does because you wouldn't put focus and energy there because he's not doing what he needs to be doing to win you over. When you see that a man has chosen you, then you can go ahead and choose him. I want you to understand that in order for there to be extreme attraction on both ends, especially for a man, because those of you that are watching my videos, you want a man to be falling in love with you. He is not going to fall in love with you if you are choosing him in advance of him choosing you, because you are taking away his pursuit. And again, men need to pursue to fall in love. You cannot choose a man that is not choosing you. This is so important, and I really want you guys to understand these concepts. A lot of the concepts that I speak about, I repeat. Love and relationships are really simple. So is health, so is diet, so is healing. We complicate everything because of our ego, and our ego is so active in today's world that what we really want to do is go back to the basics, because the basics is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It is the basics, and healing is also very simple. We just overcomplicate everything. You have to understand that if you choose a man that does not choose you, you're never going to be successful and happy in your love life and in love and relationships. Because in order for relationships to work, for there to be attraction, so I am talking about polarity in a relationship, and I am talking specifically about attraction. I am not talking about companionship because that is a completely different vibe and a completely different sort of relationship. If you want a relationship for the sole purpose of procreating and financial support, it's a very different type of relationship than a relationship that is based on growth, conscious spirituality, and attraction. It's very different. A relationship where a woman is extremely attracted to her partner and feels strong and safe in his presence, and where a man feels extremely attracted and pulled to the woman he's with. In order for a relationship and a dynamic like this to occur, you cannot choose a man that is not choosing you. That means that in order for you to decide which man is going to be the best mate for you, you have to allow a man to work for you and to prove to you that he has chosen you. When you see that a man has chosen you, then you can go ahead and choose him. I want you to understand that in order for there to be extreme attraction on both ends, especially for a man, because those of you that are watching my videos, you want a man to be falling in love with you. He is not going to fall in love with you if you are choosing him in advance of him choosing you, because you are taking away his pursuit. And again, men need to pursue to fall in love. Masculine energy men need to pursue in order to fall in love. And this is how God wanted it to be. Okay. This is the way that relationships are supposed to be. It is the man that chooses the woman that he wants to be with, and the woman that chooses back then the man. If you select a man before he selects you, you are going to be consistently chasing him and not acting as yourself to get this man's attention. Why would you do that to yourself? You hurt your self esteem when you do that. Instead, you want to date multiple men and you want to work on yourself. I stress inner work because if you don't work on yourself, you are going to be very desperate for men's attention. Even if you are in a relationship, you need to continue doing your own personal work. In my relationship with my partner, every day I am working to enhance myself, my mind, my spirituality, my body, and my partner does the same. We individually work on ourselves so that our relationship can be a good one. When you're single, rather than waiting for a man that is not interested in you or like being super attached to men that are not interested in you, look within and ask yourself, why am I even attracted to someone that is not attracted to me? If a man is attracted to you, he's going to select you and choose you, and he's going to pursue you. My partner had told me that he knew after the first date there was something different about me, and he told his friends, I think I met a good one. He never told me that, but he mentally made a note that there was something different about Farine. After that, he consistently set up dates, and I think there was a period of a few weeks where he stopped talking and stopped dating every other woman. Now, he didn't tell me this. He had chosen me and he had decided to focus completely on me. I did not know this, and my partner did not tell me this because he didn't want to scare me, which again is how masculine, healthy men operate. Healthy men are not going to choose you right away and let you know that they've chosen you because, again, they want to validate their intuition with your behaviors and with action, which again only happens over time. Secure people need a period of time to validate their gut. So even if their gut is saying, this is right, they're going to observe, they stack evidence to assure them that their gut is accurate because again, men are logical, but they will be very consistent in their pursuit of you. When I say very consistent in their pursuit of you, a man that has chosen you is going to set up dates weekly. If he's a masculine energy man, a healthy man, and I'm not talking about a toxic masculine man, a toxic, unhealthy masculine man is going to come on very strong, like a lion energy. I just want you guys to know that is not the healthy masculine, and I'm extremely turned off by that. Is very insecure and very needy. You're a truly confident woman. You are not going to want a man that, as soon as he speaks to you, as soon as he meets you, is going to be like, this is the person for me, and that's it, and make it known and be aggressive in his pursuit. Aggressive pursuit is the unhealthy masculine, and it's a big turnoff for healthy women because healthy women don't want that, just as healthy men don't want that. So a healthy man wants a woman that mirrors the way he is, meaning he doesn't want a woman that is all goo goo gaga over him as well. Maybe when he's younger, maybe in his 20s, maybe if he's not developed in his masculine, but when he's a healthy masculine man and he's developed in his masculinity, he does not want a woman that without him having chosen her, she is choosing him. He doesn't want someone that is consistently trying to lock in their relationship. And you do that by closing in the gap, by getting upset at him. Many of you will reach out to me and tell me that you're upset with a man's behaviors and he's not even committed to you. You're not even in a relationship. You haven't even gone on a date with him. And already you're upset with what he's doing and what he isn't doing. Energy is everything. So a man can feel that you are getting upset with him, even if you don't show it, because energy is everything. And in you getting upset, you've chosen him. Because if you hadn't chosen him, it doesn't matter what he does because you wouldn't put focus and energy there because he's not doing what he needs to be doing to win you over. You have to allow a man the process of deciding whether you are the one for him. And you have to understand that men also date and men are also looking for their perfect match. So they're not going to be very enthusiastic about you right away if they're in their healthy energy because they also want to keep their options open. And when you choose them and you decide this is the man that I want to be with, without him having put any effort into you, he's going to not only get bored, but he's also going to feel pressure. He's going to feel pressure that there's a woman that is super interested in me when I've not even done anything. And he's going to want to take a step back naturally. So now he's not choosing you. In fact, he's going and pursuing other women. And the more that he pursues other women, the more you try to close that gap. When you try to close that gap by calling in, being nice, being overly friendly, you think these are innocent, but they're not innocent because he feels that you are too interested in him and he feels that you are too invested in him. Whether a man knows this or not at a conscious level, he does feel this at a subconscious level. And you can be the most beautiful, most attractive, most ambitious, most everything woman. You could be the full package. But if you have chosen him before he has chosen you, something within him, if he's a healthy man, is going to want him to stay away from you and to pull away from you. So you need to do your inner work to make sure that you are not getting ahead of a man's pursuit. Healthy women put their needs before a man's needs. And that is not selfish. That is what we want, a woman that is going to think of herself and is going to think about her own needs, her own body, her own emotions before him. A man doesn't want a woman that is not going to think about herself. A man doesn't want a woman that is going to think about his needs before her needs. That's not what masculine energy men want. Masculine energy men want you to take care of your own needs and to do what is in your best interest because again, they have the belief that if they want you, they can get you. They have this belief. They don't need you to coddle them and baby them and, reassure them all the time. They don't need that. They need to see that you're appreciative. So when I'm talking in my videos about being a little bit of a challenge, I'm not suggesting that you are cold. I'm a very warm, nice, pleasant woman, but I don't reassure men. All I do is that if I'm interested, I will be appreciative. I will be outgoing in my energy and I will be happy of his efforts. That is how I show a man that I'm interested in him. And again, in what men want, I get into the courting phases. In Secrets of the Feminine Woman, I really talk about what it means to be a feminine woman, right? What it means to be a feminine woman is a woman that is strong and she knows herself. And because she knows herself, she doesn't just give herself to any man. Being a feminine woman isn't a woman that has no backbone and allows herself to give herself away to a man that hasn't worked for her. That is not being a feminine woman. That is being a doormat, and that is insecurity. In Secrets of the Feminine Woman, I talk about when to be reasonable, when not to be reasonable. I outline the various stages of what it means to be feminine and essence of a feminine woman. You are going to feel something. So many dating coaches talk about strategies to win men over, but it's very simple. Move into your feminine energy. When you move into your feminine energy, your behaviors are going to be different. And when your behaviors are different, you're going to attract men that are going to pursue you. You are not going to choose any man, right? The belief system of a woman that is in her feminine is, I am going to be with a man that is strong enough to pursue me, that I know that no matter what is going to be there, and that is confident in himself. That is the belief system of a feminine woman. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want you to keep in mind that it's really important to do your own inner work, get the inner work course. It will change your life. And please do not move toward men that do not want to be with you. Okay, my loves, I will see you in the next one.